Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, it's the biggest, all right. Still the biggest, although not as big as it usually would be. Keyzie here on Thursday, the 20th of April, 2023. And no, Jase and Mike are still not back. Both are under the weather. However, I have finally heard from Jase, and he assures me that he will be in Monday. Definitely in on Monday, so I'm guessing he's not going to be here tomorrow. A strategic missing of the Friday Throbber because he's having such a shocking run for 2023. Minogue, on the other hand, look, I'm not sure. He sounds terrible still hacking away. It's almost been 2 weeks of this flu. He's gone through all sorts of tests and things, so hopefully he's on the mend and can be back in Monday as well. In the meantime, though, we'll continue with the best of the big show. Get some Wage Against the Machine happening at 4:30, some free cash, another chance to win your way to Vegas thanks to Henry. But right now, if you'd like some BK vouchers, text me, 3483. Where are you and what are you wearing?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Thursday, I'm in love. It is The Cure on Radio Hodaki, the big show with just Keyzie. Jase and Mike are off sick, although fingers crossed they're both going to be back on board come Monday. In the meantime, you've got number one backbone of the show, Keyzie, and number two, Pugs from Studio B, who's got another best of the big show moment for us, don't you, Pugs?
I absolutely do. Now, the big show full of backbones. Obviously, you're number one.
Thanks, mate.
You've just called me a number two, which I
paused
really
there.
appreciate it. Yeah,
You
no, I
noticed
got that. Thanks, pal. But this next bit, I think it'd be remiss if we ignored the fact that we're incredibly spiritual here at the big show, despite being such backbones. And Jason in particular really gets into the paranormal.
I didn't get much sleep last night, obviously, the blood moon.
Oh, yeah.
Big night for me, always a big night for me every time the blood moon comes around.
Yeah.
Can you not sleep?
I think the last one was 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
God, that was a good one, man.
Oh, mate, it was a good one.
Yeah.
Talk about not land the plane. Got the clan around.
Yeah.
What clan's that?
Family.
Well, no, a group of friends that we celebrate and worship the blood moon.
Oh, cool.
It's quite a spiritual. So we robed up, masked up there, and
Is that a Catholic thing, is it?
Oh, it's not really. It's
Presbyterian.
No, not really.
Anglican?
No.
Druid?
No.
Because you had your druidy days, didn't you?
It's kind of, some people would say satanic.
Oh, yeah.
Occulty.
Yeah.
But that's sort of misinterpreting. There are some satanic elements to it.
Sure.
Like when we...
Bloodletting?
Yes, the goats.
Yeah.
We kill a lot of goats.
Yeah.
Whatever animals
Are you sacrificing them?
Yeah.
To who?
To the blood moon.
To the blood moon.
Yeah.
Well, to Satan.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
Well, that's massively satanic. then.
It's a blood moon, Keyzie, so you got to have blood for a blood moon.
Well, you have to.
But it basically culminates at the end of the day in just a massive orgy.
Yeah, well, nothing gets me sort of...
Barred up.
Yeah, thank you. Like slitting a few goat throats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
And there's something... I don't know if you ever saw the film Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
It's very,
Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, Stanley
Nicole Kidman,
Kubrick.
Tom Cruise.
Very along those lines. We keep our masks on, but we take the robes off and just rut away.
Yeah.
Isn't it dudes only, though?
Oh, no, it's men and women there, Keyzie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what we do is we just become like a nest of worms, really, and squirt oil over ourselves and just writhe around.
When you say masks, you mean like COVID masks?
Oh, no,
Like animals and
animals.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I go as Hoggle.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Mickey Mouse, if you want it.
that'd be
sure.
hot. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
stuff. Oh, yeah, so like...
Good eating.
Let's say I was like Daffy Duck.
You could be Daffy Duck, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You could be whatever you wanted to be, Keyzie.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Daffy Duck.
yeah, Daffy Duck.
But another great night had by all, I must say. But wet.
Yeah. What time did you wrap it up?
Oh, about 9 this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The neighbours love it?
Oh, they don't mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had noise control out there for a little while. It was getting a bit out of control.
Because you're saying this year's the first year you built in a grandstand for them to come down and have a geeze
Oh,
at
people
it.
can watch.
Yeah.
But we don't even really need the grandstand, of course, because I've got all those townhouses up against my fence line. So people just stand on their balconies and watch.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but the performer in me comes out in that
I
scenario.
bet,
You know what I mean? I'm banging away.
Yeah. I bet.
Because there's something about being watched while you're making love that really gets me going.
Yeah, the performer comes out of you. What else comes out of you?
Stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah. No steamers, Keyzie, or anything like that. Oh, some people excrete. Some people, they do that sort of stuff. It's just a big letting go and unleashing of all our primal urges.
What do I have to do to get on the invite list?
Oh, mate, next time.
Turn up?
Yeah, just turn up.
Do you have to bring your own goat, or do you have some?
Oh, no, I've got plenty of goats.
Oh, yeah, because I might come as well.
No.
It'd be weird having you just sort of gazing at us.
But there's a grandstand.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to go anyway, all right? The Hodaki Big Show, hopefully back Monday, folks. Health permitting. In the meantime, I'm sick of saying it, but every single show we've ever done, available wherever you get your podcasts from. Plus, this entire week and last week, Producer Pugs has been putting all sorts of best of potties together, best of the outro potties. So get stuck in. Here's the exponents, Victoria, on the Hodaki Big Show.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It is the exponents, Victoria, on the Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon with Keyzie and also Producer Pugs, who's come through from Studio B. And Pugs, you're a young, promising broadcaster, mate. You know, you just started out on your journey.
Thanks.
Trying to break into the media landscape here in New Zealand. It's a tough thing to do, and I understand you've got a bit of a proposal. Is that right?
Yeah. I had an idea, and I've been making the Big Show podcast since I got here November last year now, and
Yep.
I've made a fair few of them.
Doing a great job, mate.
Thank you, I appreciate that. But I feel like I could take it to the next level.
All right, so you're going to pitch an idea, which means we're going to need some music. So, Shark Tank, which is a show based off of the Dragon's Den in the UK, Australian version, I believe.
This makes me want to pace around the room.
Yeah, you've got 1 minute.
I've got 1 minute.
Wow, I mean, we're on radio. We can't.
Yeah, okay,
we're not here to
fair.
shag spiders. So,
Yeah, okay, fair.
so
Okay.
basically, explain your pitch, your idea, and why I should be buying into it.
Okay, cool. So, obviously, there's a lot of podcasts. The market's really oversaturated, right?
Yeah, I'm really oversaturated.
And quite often you see a lot of copycats, a lot of people copying the format of other famous podcasts,
Totally.
similar tones, humour, things like that. So I was thinking, how can I take this to the next level and really achieve that true form of creativity and honesty from the host?
Wow.
right?
Okay. Yeah, this is huge.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
cracked this.
So, I hope so. So I'm thinking an in real life podcast.
Sorry, say it again.
So like a podcast,
Yeah.
but like in real life.
So what do you mean, like
So
in real life?
Hey, we'll get there.
Okay.
Picture that. We'll have questions at the end if
Okay.
you like.
Right.
Picture this. Everything you love about a podcast, right? What do you love about podcasts? You love the hosts, the humour.
I love it when Jason might make fun of that Keyzie guy.
Yeah, that's great.
So the
podcast
humour,
chat.
yeah.
So that's what you love, right? So we'll keep that in there. That's
Right.
really important to keep that. Obviously, you want to keep there as much chemistry as you can. Why don't we get some freeform discussion and strip away this technology that's binding us
Right. Okay. Yeah. I follow you.
and keeping us in this technology format? Why don't we just take away all the mics,
Yeah.
but still have the podcast?
So like, no mics whatsoever. So how do you record the audio?
No mics, no screens, no smartphones. Phone bad. Phone
Okay,
bad.
Phone bad. I get it, but how do you record the audio?
So no recordings of audio, right?
Right. Okay.
And you just have some free-form discussion.
Right. So it's just sort of you and two other hosts.
Could be two.
Do we call them hosts?
Could be three.
Could be three. Right. Okay.
Wouldn't go just one.
And
We'll leave those.
And how structured would it be? Would it be like, "G'day, welcome along to the Real Life Podcast. Today we're chatting this." Would you do that?
If
Or-
I can circle back, emphasis on that word freeform, man. You're just having the raw discussion. Imagine what would come out.
So you sort of arrive, "G'day, man, how's it going?" And then,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, what have you been up to lately?"
Totally.
No mics.
Well, I mean, hey, you've got the basis of a great IRL podcast right here, man.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, I mean, it sounds a lot like just 3 or 4 people just sort of hanging out together in a room.
Well, I'll stop you there. Because what if we introduced snacks?
Oh.
Maybe some drinks to the discussion.
Okay. Yeah.
And,
yeah.
kind of get the vibes going, get the fuel in people.
Hard out. Okay.
And just have a great chat.
Yeah. Okay. What if we were to introduce like a sports game on the tally in the corner there?
You're taking this, man.
You
You're
know what I
running
mean?
with it.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I feel like you get the vision.
How do we make money off this? Because my brain immediately goes to sell drugs to the 4 people.
Oh my god, you're so good.
All right,
we
let's
could
do
do
this.
it, man.
Pugs, let's do this thing, man. Real life podcasting.
Yeah, man.
I'm freaking out a bit because I'm literally about to hand in my notice here at Hodaki and just branch out with you.
Oh, really?
Are you going to hand in your notice as well? Pugs?
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Element OP, Love and Disrespect. Hell of an album that. Tune called Verona, track 2, I believe. And you are on the Hodaki Big Show Thursday afternoon with Keyzie. Jason Mike still off sick. Although I did hear from Jase, definitely back Monday. Mike, Not so sure. But I did ask at the beginning of the show to text me on 3483 where you were, what you were wearing. I've got BK to dish out, so I might read a few of these texts and then dish you back willy-nilly. Someone here driving to rugby practice in my work clothes, my shorts, my T-shirt, and my boots. Man, I remember driving to rugby practice back in the day. Nowadays, if I step foot on a rugby field, my back will pretty much just go, just like that. Out here in Pukikawa in my tractor, wearing a budgie smuggler, tending to my cabbages in the paddock. God, that's backbone. You just earned yourself a BK voucher, mate. Andrea here, sinking some cold steinies, wearing my green overalls and beautiful whangarei. Sounds bloody great. Also, Kat, Keyzie, I'd like some BK vouchers. You and me both, mate. On a tractor in West Melton, wearing overalls splattered with cow dung. Nice. Keep those texts coming on 3483. Plenty of BK to give out, so you may as well get stuck in. Also, speaking of free stuff, if you'd like to have a crack at Wage Against the Machine, maybe get yourself some cash, give me a call right now on 0800 Hodaki, and we'll be doing that shortly.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Red hot Chili Peppers there on the Hodaki Big Show. Just gone 4:30, so it's time for...
It's time to wage against the machine.
Ah, that's right. Wage against the machine. The easiest job you'll ever have, folks. The hourly wage today, $80. It's a biggie. You know, you're making some serious coin when you're on $80 an hour. Let's see who the lucky player is today. Steve, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good yourself?
Yeah, not bad, Steve, mate. Where are you calling from?
Christchurch, man.
Oh, beautiful. Whereabouts in Christchurch?
I live in North Canterbury, but just currently live in Rolleston. Just finished work for the day.
Oh, Rolleston. What's the traffic like through Rolleston now, man? She's pretty busy there now.
Yeah, she's shocking in the morning if you're going north into town. But, on the way to work, we go south, so we're sort of passing by it all.
Yeah, beautiful, actually beautiful. I tell you what, Steve, have you ever played Wage Against the Machine before, mate, when you're in your car there?
No, I haven't. I've heard it, though.
Yeah, okay. So you haven't played along in your head and thought, oh, that's probably when I would have stopped?
Yeah, no, I definitely have done that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I knew it. So the hourly wage today, mate, is $80. Just to remind you how it works, you hop in the machine, it's going to go 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. When you want it to stop, yell stop, nice and clear. And if you don't yell it in time, the machine could fire your ass and you could walk away with nothing, all right?
Yes, it is.
All right, Steve from Christchurch, time to chuck you in the machine, mate. You ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do this thing.
Welcome to the machine.
1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours. 4 hours.
Stop.
Oh, smart man. Stopping on 4. I always start to freak out a wee bit, Steve, when it goes beyond 4, because it could go all the way to 10, but it could also end pretty quick. So 80 times 4, $320. Got to be pretty happy with that, right?
Absolutely, man. Stoked as.
Yeah, bloody rip. All right, let's go back and see how much you could have won, eh? Here we go.
5 hours.
See? I knew it. I knew it was close. So well done, Steve. $320, mate. Thank you very much for playing.
Awesome, thank you, man.
No worries. You hold the line. Producer Pugs will sort you out. Shout out to anyone else in traffic in Rolleston right now. You know, a couple of supermarkets there, a warehouse. She's all going. Old Rolly. Anyway, that's enough tedious Christchurch subdivision chat. Let's get into some Queen, shall we?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
MGMT or management. Time to pretend on the Hodaki Big Show this Thursday, Arvo, with Keyzie. Jase and Mike still off sick, although I've got a pretty damn good feeling we'll be all back together come Monday. In the meantime, I've got producer Pugs from Studio B. He's come through into the main studio because, Pugs,
Yeah.
I've got an issue at home, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's a home issue. It's to do with my wife. Are you pretty clued up when it comes to matters, relationships involving the opposite sex and the like?
I'm in a relationship. Does that help?
Ugh, I knew it. Yeah, you're exactly the kind of guy I want to talk to.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Sweet.
Do you often get emasculated by your partner?
All the time.
Right, and you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sweet. So, I don't know if I am.
Okay.
And I mean, I wish I was like you. I wish I could handle being emasculated on a daily basis like you.
Yeah.
But what happened was I've decided to get back into my fitness. I used to be pretty fit back in the day. Haven't been doing it for a few years. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go for some runs. I've joined a basketball team that starts in a few weeks.
Mean.
I was like to my partner, because she's pretty fit, I was like, hey, hey, toots. No, I didn't say that's a joke. I didn't say that. I said, hey, love of my life.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sorry, I feel bad about that
that's
already.
Cool. It's all good.
I was like, hey, I'm thinking about doing some running. Have you got like a program or anything that you do? She's like, I've got one for when I play netball.
Oh, how good.
How good, right?
Save a bit of money.
Exactly. She's like, here, I'll send it to you. So she sends it to me, and I was like, where'd you get this? She just made it up herself. It's okay, cool. And you do this all the time, do you? Yeah, I do it like once or twice a week when I'm in netball season. It's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy, she said.
See, that there is the first inclination. I was like, oh, it's pretty easy, is it? So I better be able to go out here and smash this, otherwise I suck, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm with you.
Yeah, so is this how you'd be feeling in this situation? Like the fact that she's laid it out for you, said she does it all the time and it's pretty damn easy.
Yeah, I think it'd be easy to take from that, okay, well, I'm going to take what you're saying, I'm going to take your word here.
Yeah, it better be
I know
easy,
it's going to be smooth sailing.
Yeah, and so in my head, I'm like, oh, this will be real easy, won't even break a sweat.
Yeah.
So I get down to the park, set it all up. It involves jogging for this many minutes and then sprinting for this many seconds and then walking, and you do this 8 times and blah, 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 blah. I did half of it, and I was like out on my feet. I was lying down in the middle of this massive field. There was no one around, and I was literally like sucking in air like I hadn't done in a long, long time.
Yeah, right.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do one more. I was supposed to do 8. I did 4. Just went to do my 5th one, pulled a hammie. Right?
Yeah.
So
that's tough.
It is tough. And my wife's set up this so-called easy exercise that she does all the time for her netball. Not only can I not finish it, I pulled a hammie while doing it. And as soon as I got home, I limped in. She goes, oh, no, what have you done? I was like, I tried to do that program you made. That wasn't pretty easy, was it? And she's like, no, it's pretty easy. And I was like, no.
Ah, see, if she avoided saying pretty easy a second time, I'd be like, okay, you know what? It was an innocent offhand comment.
Nah, she
pulled
loved
it back.
it. She reveled in it.
After you admitted you failed.
Exactly. And she loved it. She had a big grin on her face. She's like, oh, was that hard, was it? You know what I mean? So what do you do? I was kind of laughing at the nerve of her to be like this, you know, like I'm clearly injured
Totally.
in knee, just trying to get back and get fit again, and my confidence is all gone now, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So what would you do in that sort of situation, you think?
Immediately I would lie.
Lie and say that you did it all.
100%. Next time I would.
Oh, that's so good.
Now this is a long game. You're in it for the long game, okay?
Yeah, I'm married.
I want you to. You are. Take your time with it there.
Okay.
Do it a few more times. Attempt it. No matter how well you go, you will eventually get better. But no matter how well you go, say you did it.
Right, okay.
Immediately you're being celebrated.
Right, okay, yeah, right off the bat.
Now you go, hey, look, I've got an idea for you.
And then...
You know your training program?
Yeah.
I've got a training program. And it's pretty easy.
And then hopefully she pulls a hammy and can't walk properly.
Hopefully.
Oh, I so feel what you're saying, Pugs. Man, you're a genius. Are you still benching 200 kg at the gym?
You already know.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Velvet Revolver, the last fight on the Hodaki Big Show Thursday, Arvo, with Keyzie. Coming up after 5, folks. More best of the Big Show, courtesy of Producer Pugs. Also, your chance to trade your way to Vegas. Get yourself in the draw. You just have to call me on 0800 Hodaki when I tell you to, not now. And think about what you'd be willing to trade in order to bag that fantastic prize, thanks to Henry. Also, text machine going off on 3483. A lot of people texting through where they are, what they're wearing. Keyzie, you thieving prick. Where's my BK vouchers from 2 months ago? Hey, don't ask me, mate. Ask Producer Pugs. If any BK vouchers go missing, he's taken them, all right? Call me Pugs on Instagram. Message him direct. Celebrating Alfie's 5th birthday today. He'd love some BK. Happy birthday, Alfie. Once again, Producer Pugs stole your BK. Sorry, mate. Wearing my rugby team aftermatch budgie smugglers while tinkering on the 72 Holden Hilton. Backbone. Love that. As a former Holden owner, really love that. Sup, Keyzie, can you give me a shout out to New Brighton? Love Christchurch suburb chat. Shout out New Brighton. Bit windy for me. The Pier's cool though. But yeah, certainly one of my top 20 favourite suburbs in Christchurch. Plenty more coming up after 5, folks. Make sure you stay tuned on the Big Show.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yeah, the Big Show, slightly smaller than usual. Still big, though. Still big. Jason Mike's still off, sick as dogs, although Monday is the day we've got circled in the calendar, and we're pretty damn confident we'll be back to full strength. In the meantime, Backbone Keyzie here. Keep those texts coming through on 3483, where you are, what you're wearing. We've got a few more BK vouchers to give out, so why not get stuck in? Coming up this hour, smells like Teen Spirit to begin with. How good? A chance to trade your way to Vegas thanks to Henry. More best of the big show thanks to Pugs. And more top chat thanks to me, Keyzie. Actually, maybe not top chat, medium chat, I'll say. I don't want to set your expectations too high. Anyway, it is the Hodaki Big Show Thursday evening.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Nirvana smells like Teen Spirit on the Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon with Keyzie. No Jason, no Mike, both sick, both hopefully back Monday. That's the date we've got circled in the calendar. In the meantime, though, producer Pugs, he's been deep in the Hodaki Big Show archives, providing us with best of clips and Pugs. What have you got for us today, mate?
This is special. We're taking it back to where it all began. Your acting career's first ever role.
Keyzie's finally accepted a role that I've sent him as his agent. To kick off his acting career because he wants to get into it. I've offered to sort of mentor him, give him the opportunities, manage his career, I suppose.
The only issue is all the roles you're sending through to me, I feel like you're tailoring them to your opinion of me because so far I've been sent ugly eunuch, bloated corpse, creepy doofus in an upcoming murder mystery.
You see, I actually thought quite seriously, creepy doofus. I just was Keyzie all over for me.
But I don't want to be known as the guy who just plays creepy doofuses.
You're not. You know, you look at that guy that played Dahmer.
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer,
Yeah,
he's
man.
typecast as a serial killer now.
And how good is he, man? Everyone goes, acting supremo.
Yeah, but no one goes, oh man, he's so cool. He's.
Look, I think you've got a niche market. You've got a certain look, Keyzie.
Why did you put me forward for pedo number 3 then?
Well, pedo number 3. Oh, I just thought you had that look with the mo in there.
Well, regardless, I have decided that the least offensive of all these roles you put me forward for is handsy waiter.
Yeah.
And I've accepted the line. Wow, I'm down to the last 2. I've got to just nail this one line that I've got. I don't know why I'm so handsy, but basically 1 line, 2 words.
Yeah.
It's a simple script.
Well, you say that. You see, this is the mistake that rookies make, Keyzie.
Right.
Is they go, oh, look, I've only got 2 words, to say in the entire scene. I think I can manage that.
Well, I don't want to overthink it.
Well, yeah, but you need to be on the money. So
right.
I'm going to take you through it. Actually, have you got some sort of ambiance, sort of cafe, maybe restaurant? Oh, there you go. Yeah, nice.
It's like raining in this one.
Yeah, well, it's raining here too, so it's kind of appropriate. So I'll read the background, and then you do the line, all right?
Fine. I don't know why we're doing all this extra.
Because I want you to get this.
All right, okay.
I think handsy waiter would be a great way to launch your career, Keyzie.
All right.
A couple are sitting at a cafe. Suddenly, a creepy, handsy-looking waiter with a patchy moustache staggers over to the table.
Hi there.
Is that how you're going to do it?
Well, yeah, it's literally 2 words. I mean, hi
Wait,
there.
are you going to actually do it like that, though?
Yeah, I just said hi there in my normal...
Well...
What, you think
It's called acting, Keyzie.
Oh, okay.
You don't just go, oh, I'm just going to do my normal Keyzie voice. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Start again, please.
Okay.
No,
Hi
I want to read the background because you need to know where you're coming from.
Do you have to read it?
Yeah, totally, man. A couple are sitting at a cafe. Suddenly, a creepy, handsy-looking waiter with a patchy moustache staggers over to the table.
Hi there.
You see, I didn't believe that at all, Keyzie.
What?
I just went, that's someone playing at acting. I didn't feel like in any way you were in that moment at all. And I could tell by the sort of blank doofus look in your eyes that you're not taking this seriously.
Do I at least...
And if you want to be an actor, you need to take this sort of stuff seriously. Do it again, please, Keyzie.
Hi.
No. A couple are sitting in a cafe. Suddenly, a creepy, handsy-looking waiter with a patchy moustache staggers over to the table.
Hi there. I was trying to be a bit more handsy in my voice, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, it's certainly creepy.
Well, I don't think it was that creepy. I was just trying to put a little...
It was definitely pervy. I think you're getting there.
Right.
Do
about-
it again, please? No.
Can I just... you keep setting it up. It's just the same sentence over and over again.
Well, you need to be in the scene, Keyzie.
I don't like the sentence.
Tough titties, mate. It's not about what Keyzie likes.
I just feel
this
like
is a script that someone's poured their blood, sweat, and tears into, Keyzie.
I just feel it's
He's giving you everything you need to know about your character there.
I feel it's unnecessarily mean towards my... Go.
A couple are sitting in a cafe. Suddenly, a creepy, handsy-looking waiter with a patchy moustache staggers over to the table.
Hi there.
If you're not going to take this seriously, Keyzie, then I'm not interested in mentoring you. If you're just going to take the piss the entire time, I'm not doing it.
I'm not taking the... Hi there.
No.
Hi there.
No. A couple is sitting at a cafe. Suddenly, a creepy, handsy-looking waiter with a patchy moustache staggers over to the table.
Hi there.
So good, man.
Nailed it. The Hodaki Big Show hopefully back Monday. In the meantime, if you'd like to have a go at trading your way to Vegas, give me a call right now on 0800 Hodaki. We'll rip into that after some Queens of the Stone Age.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It is the Hodaki Big Show Stereophonics this Thursday afternoon with Keyzie. But right now it's time for...
It's Radio Hodaki and Henry's Trade Your Way to Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Yes, Sin City. It's becoming the third city from the USA to join the Formula One Grand Prix circuit. Joins Austin and Miami, Florida. We've got one hell of a trip thanks to our mate Henry. He is the Sole Trader accounting app. This time of the year, folks, if you're a sole trader, you're freaking out a wee bit. You get old Henry involved. Google HNRY. He'll take care of everything. Now, there is a catch with this prize. You have to trade your way there. You have to offer us something in return. So let's go to the lines and see what people have got on offer. Dwayne, you mad bastard, how's life?
Good man, excellent.
Bloody ripper. Dwayne, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the East Coast Bays of Auckland.
Oh, very nice, very nice. What do you do for a living there, Dwayne?
I'm working operations management.
Operations management, don't really know what that is, but backbone.
Just warehousing and stuff.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. That sounds like a pretty busy job. Dwayne, what would you like to trade, mate, in order to bag this epic prize?
Well, it'd be very special for me to go because that's on the date of my anniversary, my wedding anniversary. So
Wow.
Sort of equally special would be the very first LP I ever bought, which was Led Zepp 2.
Led Zepp 2. All right, now that is one hell of an LP. We're talking Whole Lot of Love, Heartbreaker,
Yeah.
Ramble On. And
You got it.
when did you buy this LP, mate?
I bought that in 1981.
Jeepers. Okay, so 1981 issue. Just giving this a quick Google here. Okay, here's one. Mexico 1981 issue. Led Zeppelin 2, $93 US. Shipping's about $60, so that's about $250. Do you think that's a pretty decent trade-off?
I'd be happy.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be happy. You'd be in Las Vegas, mate. I tell you what, Dwayne, that's a bloody good offer. An original Led Zepp 2 on vinyl, very collectible these days. I'm officially going to put you in the draw, all right, mate?
Excellent.
Thanks
Lovely.
Thanks for playing, Dwayne. Alex, you mad bastard. Where you calling from, mate?
North Shore, Auckland.
Oh, far out too, from up north in Auckland. And what do you do for a living, Alex?
I'm a mechanic.
Oh, mechanic. Backbone. What are we talking? Diesel mechanic? Regular mechanic?
Just general vehicles.
General, yeah, general. Nice. What's what would you say the most common job you have to do is?
Oil changes, brakes.
Yeah, services and that. Actually, my Honda's started, the gearbox has started shuddering a wee bit when I'm at low speeds. I've been told it could be a transmission fluid issue. Do you reckon that sounds right?
Sounds about right. Bring it in.
Yeah, we'll do. All right, Alex, I'll hit you. I wouldn't mind actually having a crack at it myself, although probably end up ruining the damn thing. But, Alex, we're not here to chat about my 2004 Honda Accord. We are here to chat Vegas. What would you be willing to swap in order to bag that epic prize?
It'd be my old mate, my old man's 1973 Escape from Colditz board game.
Escape from Colditz. Okay, I've heard of this. So, just looking it up. Wow, did you say 1973?
Yeah.
So it's literally the year that it came out?
Yeah.
Far out. And do you know how much that's worth, mate? Because to buy the board game nowadays is about $150.
Yeah, I haven't done much research into it.
Far out. And does he know that you're going to offer that up? And would you then have to take him with you?
I think I'll have to take him with me.
Yeah, giving away his pride and joy. That game is literally 50 this year, so I've got a feeling it could be worth a bit of money there, Alex. All right, well, I'll tell you what, mate. As long as you're taking your old man with you, I'll chuck you in the drawer, all right?
Marvellous.
Bloody ripper. You jump on hold there, mate. Producer Pugs will sort you out. Another chance to get yourself in the draw for this fantastic prize. Thanks to Henry. Coming up tomorrow, literally every show. If you hear that cue to call, folks, just give us a ring. 0800 Hodaki, that easy. Although, as I say, you do have to offer us something. I did see someone offered up an original fully signed Warriors jersey. Might be getting my mitts on that one.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Aussie Cruel Reckless on the Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon with Keyzie. Jase and Mike, hopefully back Monday, folks. Both are under the weather. Both are slightly on the mend. Jase coming along quicker than Mike is. But in the meantime, Producer Pugs, I've pulled him in from Studio B because Pugs... just got a few questions about something we discussed last night.
Yeah.
For those that weren't listening... I didn't realise this was all happening, but the Fight for Life is happening soon, isn't it? It's happening next week.
It is next week. It's going to be great.
The 27th, which is the Thursday there, Event Finder Stadium in Auckland. It's also going to be played on Sky Arena too, so if you want to watch it, that's how you go about it. And of course, it's a fantastic, event basically raising money for a bunch of fantastic charities, I Am Hope, and youth mental health as well. So that's great.
Totally. It's going to be awesome.
And I'm all over it. Burger King's all over it too, so hey, I'm there,
Hard.
The issue I have is I didn't realise you guys, and by you guys, I don't mean Jase and Mike, I mean you and the rest of the office here, had been planning for me to fight Jase in some sort of exhibition thing to promote the thing.
I honestly don't know why you wouldn't think that.
And, that part's fine because you know that I will roll Jase any day of the week. You bring Jase...
That's where it comes from, right?
Totally.
There, is that you're so keen for it.
Yeah, you wheel Jase in here right now, I stand up, walk over... Douche! He hits the floor. I come back.
Extra keen because he's not well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, either way, I'm going to roll him.
Totally. Whatever you say, man.
You wheel him in here right now?
Yeah.
I'd take my
shirt off.
Is he in a
wheelchair? Is that what this is?
I've no idea, but you're wheeling him in this scenario. You wheel him in. I'm like, oh, g'day, Jase. Bang! Right in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
You wheel him in here right now.
Yes. I feel like we have to wheel him.
Yeah, you wheel him in.
Can he just walk in?
Nah. I beat the living crap out of him, and then you have to wheel him out on a stretcher. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So that part I'm fine with. The part I'm not okay with is the part where you've now replaced him because he's sick.
Yeah.
With this world champion type dude.
Well, I'll stop you there. He is a world champion type dude. He is Jerome Pampalone, the IBF Australasian light heavyweight champion and world number 11.
I know. I did some research on this bloke last night after the show. So
you should be.
Well, what's that? That's what I'm talking about. You said he's supposed to be helping me prep for a fight with Jase.
That's exactly it, man.
But there's all this chat out in the office that now I'm actually fighting this dude.
Look, I think you're looking too far into it. Let's take a deep breath and just sort of reset for a moment, okay? All I want is for you to have your moment with Hoity J.
Okay.
Being wheeled in.
Yeah,
so
wheel
you
him in,
can deduce him into the next dimension.
Okay, cool.
The way we're going to do that, the best way, is to get you in your best shape to do it. And that's what this is all about, man. I want you to be as best prepped.
Right.
And so I've got the world number 11 to show you exactly how to do that.
When's that happening?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to get him in tomorrow.
And I have to spar with him?
Like I said yesterday, we'll do some drills.
Right, okay.
I've got to print out Hoity J's face and plop him on something for you guys to practice some targets and have a good go. And and there'll be a boxing ring, and you both might get in there. We might do some skipping and some other stuff.
Okay, cool. So this Jerome Pampalone dude.
Yeah.
Can you make sure you wheel him in, and then I can just douche. And then he sort of dodges that, and then hits me with about 4 flush in the nose, and then I go down like a heap of bricks, basically.
I'll ask him if he's sick.
Okay, good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Run like hell. Pink Floyd on the Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon with Keyzie. Jase and Mike still off sick. Producer Pugs, though, he's not sick. Sick in the head.
Fully sick.
Yeah, fully sick, but not actually sick. Producer Pugs.
Hey.
Got you in here for 2 reasons. Firstly, obviously, another best of moment. which we'll play in a sec.
Totally.
That you've curated for us.
Thank you.
Secondly, though, I understand we're about to hit the road again and go and do another live show.
Literally 1 week from today.
Right.
We are heading out, man.
Okay, where are we heading? I love doing a bit of a roadie, maybe flying around with the gang.
So you remember when we were in the Tron?
Yep, we went to Hamilton. Yeah,
that's right, and we went to the Good George.
That was good, although it wasn't kind of fun. Like, it was fun,
yeah.
But Hamilton's literally only like an hour away from Auckland, so it's kind of nice. Like, when we went to Masterton, for example, or, Taranaki or Christchurch.
Yeah. Well, how's this? We're going to the Good George in Auckland at the North Wharf.
Oh, the one that's like literally 4 minutes up the road.
Literally 5 minutes down there, yeah.
Okay. No, that's sweet. Yeah, Good George. No, it's a great spot. It's
Did you want to go further away than Auckland?
I just like flying around, but it makes sense. I mean, Auckland, 1.5 million people?
Yeah, there's a lot of people in Auckland.
Surely there's a few Big Show fans around.
I would say so. And you know what? I think, we've been to a few different locations now. Christchurch, Hamilton, Masterton.
Taranaki,
Taranaki as well. We haven't been to where we're all based, and that's here in Auckland.
Right, okay. And that's not like a easy, lazy thing on your behalf, right? Well, we'll just go to Auckland.
If I had to tell you how much work it has been
really
to organise a trip 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like, well, at least you don't have to worry about booking a hotel room for Jase and Mike to share, and then Jase has got a little single bed under the stairs again. That was funny.
You and me to share. And
that's right, yeah.
We're not going to go back there.
No, but what have we got in terms of best bits today, mate?
Oh, look. Well, can I just say, big shout out to Good George North Wharf for having us.
Okay.
So it's next Thursday, April 27th.
Oh,
Lock it in your calendars. Bring your mates. There's going to be beers, backbone teas, heaps of other prizes too. Obviously, the boys will hopefully all be back Monday, so they'll be back then as well.
That's right.
It'll be massive.
Okay, sweet.
It'll be massive. Now, this best bit, right? This is the first ever time I made a sting for the Hauraki Big Show, and it was no such thing as a stupid question.
Hey, fellas, how do you get squid ink stains out of a carpet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're bastards of things.
Oh, mate, nightmare.
So you've had this before?
Oh, yeah, totally, mate.
Right.
Yeah. I find if you rub a squid's nose, you've got to rub their nose in it. So if they're, squirting all over your carpet there.
What, a squid?
Yeah, you got to rub their face in it. Otherwise, they just keep on doing it.
Yeah, totally, man.
But once they've got their own ink on their own face, they're not happy.
They don't like
so
that.
It's, yeah. So, but that's like with any pet.
Yeah, totally, man.
If the cat, takes a steamer on the carpet there, you grab that, you just drag it through it. Similarly, a dog.
Right, yeah, cool.
Totally,
so
mate.
Can you have a pet squid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Like in a tank or something?
Squid,
Yeah, beautiful.
octopi.
I had octopuses.
Yeah.
What?
Like 2 octopus.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 of them. Is that the plural?
Yeah.
Yeah, octopuses.
Oh, okay. And so do they have to live in a tank or?
No. The thing about them is they hate it. They actually hate living in a tank.
I find that weird.
So, like we'd just be on the couch watching the telly. They're big fans of sort of your reality television or sports.
Totally.
No, they don't really understand drama. They like a comedy.
Do they like Squid Game?
Keyzie.
Jeez, man. That's a shame.
Because to be honest with you, and I'll back you up here, Keyzie, because you probably felt a little bit stupid about that that question, and we don't want people to feel stupid about it.
That's the whole point.
There's no such thing as
the
a stupid
first time
question,
I
that was
went over to Minogue's, and he was petting his squid on the couch there, and I would never have guessed that you could have squid as pets. But beautiful, affectionate, low maintenance, generally speaking. Unless they squirt ink everywhere, obviously on your carpet, but lovely pet.
What makes them squirt the ink? Like, is there
just if they're if they're scared of something.
Yeah.
And that was when I brought home my pet shark. So just sort of
a pet. Oh, okay. Obviously that was an
squirted itself and sort of defecated all over the carpet.
Totally. And I still remember Minogue when your squiddies passed on there. Beautiful meal, wasn't it?
Good eating.
Really beautiful meal.
And to be honest, Sid wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
Yeah, totes.
Sid.
Totes.
Sid the squid.
Oh my God.
I hadn't thought about that.
Neither had I.
What, Sid the squid?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, far out. Oh, you're welcome, fellas. Still laughing about how good that Squid Game joke was. Don't know who that guy was, but hell, He's got something special. The Hodaki Big Show back in full Monday, folks. In the meantime, every show we've ever done, wherever you get your potties from, search Hodaki Big Show and enjoy this slice of cake. Short skirt, long jacket.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The cult there, Wildflower on the Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. Keyzie here. No Jase, no Mike, although I'm feeling pretty confident those boys will be back on Monday. In the meantime, it is that time of the night. Give us a text on 3483. Let me know what you're having for dinner. Everyone that texts through goes in the draw to win some BK vouchers, so you may as well. Coming up after 6, more best of the Big Show. Also, what's on tally without Mike Minogue. So stay tuned.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Ah, yeah, the Big Show. Biggest in the world, in fact. Even though both Jase and Mike are currently off sick, I'm the tallest out of the lot of them, so it's still massive. Keyzie here, by the way. I wanted to know on 3483 what you were having for tea tonight. Gold Kit Kat for dinner, brother. It's from Reese. Love a Kit Kat. Leftover butter chicken, and might treat myself and buy a trumpet and then eat it before I get home too. That sounds delicious, actually. Huge fan of the old boysenberry or the caramel colossal cone. Mrs. has got a corporate job, so I'm stuck cooking for myself at the moment. Hey, mate, come on. Help her out. Jesus. Pack and save family-sized steak and cheese pie for tea, followed by some of Tip Top's finest French vanilla. Bon appetit, my man. That actually sounds delicious. Someone is having a thick toasted sandwich. We're talking Vogel's bread, middle slice, outside butter. Smart. Shaved champagne ham, 3 types of cheese, and pickles. Outrageously good. If you want to take that to the next level, probably already doing it. It sounds like you know what you're doing. Go McClaws pickles, the hot and spicy. Add those bad boys to that toasty there. You are away laughing. Keep those texts coming, 3483 in the next 5 minutes or so. I might text back a couple of you and let you know you've won yourself some BK vouchers. Coming up next, though, more best of the Big Show, thanks to Pugs. Also, what's on tally without Mike Minogue. Soundgarden now. Blow up the outside world.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Karma Police, Radiohead on the Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening with Keyzie. Jase and Mike are off sick. I tell you who's not off sick, though. That's Producer Pugs, although you might be coming down with something, Pugs. The amount of time you've spent in the old Hodaki Big Show archive there. You doing all right mentally?
Oh, look, it's tough. I've got a therapist, so we'll talk it through.
Yeah, okay, good. That's good.
Yeah.
Send Jason Mike the bill for that, by the way.
I wouldn't count on that. But I got another best bit.
Right, what is it?
Yeah, this one's a good one. So this was supposed to be a really special night for one Mike Minogue visiting the TV Awards, but it got gatecrashed by somebody.
Minogue TV Awards last night. Unfortunately, was a massive loser on the category front, but a great night had.
Yeah.
And I might add, no durries.
No durries.
I'm impressed by that.
Yeah, well, it
Especially
wasn't
if you
for
get
a
on
lack
it.
of trying.
Yeah. Isn't that annoying? And incidentally, just a reminder
In fact, there was a gentleman that had cigarettes, but they were menthol. No good.
No,
that's bad.
That's just like rubbing salt into the wound, really, isn't it?
Right.
It's the worst kind of cigarette.
Yeah. Well, it was interesting because you were saying that you had a good night, you went for wheeze, there was a steamer in the urinal, and you went Keyzie.
Yeah, Keysie's here. And I was out there, and there's
I was at
out
home.
and about, and then I saw him. I ran into him there. He had Patrick Gower and Mike McRoberts bailed up against the wall. You know how Keyzie, when he's steamed, he puts his finger in your face?
Yeah.
He gets real super close. He's a real space invader.
Oh, yeah, massively so.
And you were just, you were absolutely weaving.
Well, look, I'll admit,
shambles.
last night I did have a quiet one at home. I had a few, and things did get a bit cloudy there.
A few or a Keyzie few, which is 50?
Well, I don't know. Just I had a few. I don't remember ever heading out. Was I at the TV Awards?
You were
Yes,
at the
you
TV
were.
Awards.
Was I wearing a suit?
No. You're in your pajamas.
Oh, God.
You know those pajamas you wear with the and they've got the little opening there.
The front door.
The front door.
Looks like it used to have a button on it. Used to.
Yeah, you used to have a button on it. And
So I had Patrick Gower and Mike McRoberts in my undies there with
your pajama pants.
PJs.
You didn't have any undies under their pajama pants.
And they were open at the front.
Yeah. And you were bailing them out. I'm on the TV too. Why aren't I invited to this? I'm on the TV too.
Valid points.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the TV as well, Keyzie. You won't find me going there half nude.
So I was half nude, steamed, And then did a steamer in the urinal.
I don't know what the order was, but those are all true things. And of course, your piece was hanging out the front door. It was like, when people put the Christmas wreaths on their front door?
Yes.
It was like that, but hideous, and reeked.
Those two Muppets will be back Monday at this stage. In the meantime, if you do want to listen to the Hodaki Big Show, every show ever is available wherever you get your podcasts from. Just search Hodaki Big Show and you'll be away laughing. Coming up next, REM, the Rolling Stones, What's on Tally without Mike Minogue, and a brand new tune from the Foo Fighters.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Tune there, Beast of Bird and the Rolling Stones on the Hodaki Big Show. No Jase, no Mike, yes Pugs. So it's time for...
What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah. What's on the telly without Mike Minogue? Pugs, my man. My main man. What did you watch last night, fella?
Man, I had a big old neon HBO night.
Wow, okay.
I watched one episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Sopranos?
And then one of The Sopranos.
Hey.
So it was a great night. Drastically different tones, the two of those.
I was about to say, which one did you watch first?
Curb.
So you chose to watch the funny one first and then go to bed after watching the violent one.
Yeah. Well, see, remember last time I talked about The Sopranos, I was saying how that's my little thing.
That's your happy place?
Lady went off to bed after Curb, man.
Yeah, okay.
So it was free reign on the telly.
Nice.
So I chucked on The Sopranos. How about yourself?
We went out for dinner with friends last night and stayed out till about 9:30.
Ooh.
Got home. My missus, the 9:30 is like the limit for her on a school night, she calls it. So
Yeah,
she
fair.
straight home, straight to bed. I stayed up and I played PlayStation by myself for an hour. Had a small glass of port.
Oh, that's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah, so, but I had to... I was playing Hitman, which is like a game where you get dropped in the middle of this area and then it's like, there's two targets here, you got to find them and snuff them out, make it look like an accident.
Yep.
One of them, I broke into their house and then found a poisonous frog outside by the pond, got the frog and milked it for its poison and then put it in their soda they were drinking. And then they came back, drank the soda while I wasn't even there and died of poison frog.
Died of poison frog.
Yeah, so good. The second one, I basically switched off this little thing. He's like researching flowers.
Okay.
So I switched
the
off.
target was
the target
researching
was
flowers.
Yeah, and these guys work for the cartel, so they're drug dealers, bad people.
But they're researching flowers.
So he was like the main man in charge of trying to come up with a new recipe for cocaine or something.
Nice.
And he had the special sample of this very rare flower that he was working on. So I switched off the machine that was sort of keeping it alive. He freaked out, went up to this cliff area where the only place where the flowers grow.
Yeah.
He's standing right at the top of that cliff there. You know what I did?
What did you do?
Threw a soda can at his head. I was supposed to push him off, but I pushed the wrong button, threw a soda can at his head, and then he kind of just tumbled down anyway. So
it seems like a lot of admin, or is it points for creativity?
It's kind of points for making it look like an accident.
Okay.
And also no one knowing you were ever there. So you could run in with a gun and blast up the place and, get rid of a whole lot of civilians and stuff.
Totally.
By the way, if Mike and Jase are listening right now and know that we're talking about PlayStation, they're going to be furious.
They're going to kill us, yeah.
They'll throw a soda can at my head. But
I'm going to get poison frogged.
That was my favourite. Just like, oh, is that a poison frog? Oh, is that someone drinking a soda? Oh, yeah. Hey, I tell you, look, that's punishing. Someone might need a palate cleanser. So what we're going to do is play a brand new Foo Fighters song, the first single they've released, sans Taylor Hawkins, the drummer who sadly passed away, Pugs. So you keen to hear a brand new tune?
Totally. Have you got that little sting of Jase going, let's go?
Oh, do I?
It's one of my favourites.
Oh my God, I do. I was stalling for time there, but yeah, I do.
Let's go!
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, that does things for the Hodaki Big Show this Thursday night, folks. Thanks again for joining me, and also Producer Pugs will be back again tomorrow with more Best of the Big Show. We'll also be doing a special edition of the Friday Throbber, and fingers crossed that the full team will be back Monday. I've had confirmation from Jase. He's on the mend. He's ready to return. I said, mate, you just take it easy. Take the weekend off, rest up, and come back firing Monday. Mogi, on the other hand, still quite under the weather, but fingers crossed over the weekend he can rest up, recover, And we'll be back in full fighting form this Monday. Coming up next, though, the wonderful Greg Prebble looking after the night show. Oasis, Kings of Leon, Talking Heads, bit of Hello Sailor and some Alt J as well. If you need anything from old Greg, give him a text on 3483. And if you need your fix of the Big Show, just search Hodaki Big Show wherever you get your podcasts from. Every show we've ever done. So get stuck in. I'll see you tomorrow.